friends, how are you? Welcome to your own channel Midu Study. I am your friend Ashutosh from IIM Indore, and as you all know, Midu Study is your own channel initiative in which we discuss various management topics and subjects in a very simple manner. Friends, in your channel Midu Study, we have modules on 5 different management subjects, management verticals, which are marketing management, human resource management, organizational behavior, operations management, and strategic management. And there are multiple videos. So for whichever module you want, you can go to the playlist, and also it is in 2 languages, English as well as Hindi. Let us discuss and start with today's video. Today's video is the 20th video in the SM or strategic management module. We have already covered 5 chapters till now. You can see in our playlist, it is in sequence till video number 1 to 19. Today's 20th video, we are starting the next chapter, which is strategy formulation of functional strategy. So if you remember, chapter 4 and 5 were also strategy formulation, but they were business strategy and corporate strategy. Today we are starting the next part, which is the functional strategy. As the name suggests, let us discuss first of all what is functional strategy. Approach a functional area takes to achieve corporate and business unit objectives and strategies by maximum resource productivity. Approach which a functional area take. So let us discuss. See, we know what is strategy. We have been discussing from 19-20 videos already. Now, strategy related to function. In a company, in an organization, in a business, what are different functions? Different functions are marketing function, finance function, R&D function, operation, supply chain, IT, HR, these are different functions. So basically, if I was to tell you in a very simple manner, what is functional strategy? Strategy which a function makes. Now, for what will a function make a strategy? For example, if you are in marketing department, what will be marketing strategy? It will be what you need to do in marketing so as to achieve business goal. See, whatever strategy you are making in a function can never be apart or can never be opposite to the business or the corporate strategy. It has to be in line. If the company has decided that it want to grow 2 times in one particular geography, so in marketing spends has to be more in that. From HR, recruitment has to be more in that area. All needs to be aligned. Operations, production has to increase the supply chain over there, manufacturing over there. So this is that thing. Approach a functional area takes to achieve corporate and business unit objectives and strategies by maximizing resource productivity. How can you achieve those objectives? If you maximize the resource productivity. What are the resources? Resources can be, it can be the land, it can be the labor, it can be the raw materials, everything is a resource. So in marketing, your agencies are your resource, your marketing team is the resource, the budget that you get, that is the resource. So all this is functional strategy. Now in today's video, we will discuss the strategies, examples of 3 functions: marketing, finance, and R&D, which is research and development, and for remaining we will discuss in the next video. Let's begin with marketing strategy. So what is marketing all about? Deals with pricing, selling, and distributing a product. That is what it is, marketing. If a new product is being made, how you will price it, how you will sell it, means what is it? See, job of marketing is to create a pull, so that create a pull for the brand so that the product sells easily, and how you distribute the product. All this comes under marketing strategy. I will give you some examples, it will be more clear. First is market development strategy. A company or business unit can capture a large share of existing market for current product through market saturation and market penetration. So one way can be existing market is there, and in that existing market, for example, you are strong in North India, your company, headquarter is there, plant is there, everything is there. With the current products, you are reaching to the market penetration to the last consumer, to each and every town of that particular area. Second strategy can be develop new uses or market for current products. So products remain same, but you develop new. Existing products you take to South India, West India, East India also. These are the examples of market development strategy. Next is product development strategy. Now a company or unit can do 2 things. First, develop new products for existing market. Market remains same, North India, which was your focus, you are developing new products for that. That is the first. Second, develop new products for new markets. You are developing new products for new markets. You are launching in South India with a new product altogether. These are basically known as product development strategy. Third strategy, brand extension, using a successful brand name to market other products. Coca-Cola, Coke became a household name everyone knew. After that, it started introducing more variants. For example, Diet Coke. That is typical example of brand extension. Patanjali became a famous brand, started with one or two line of products. Now it has extended to multiple line of products. That is brand extension. Now a typical marketing person will understand there are two basically strategies: push and pull. What is push and pull? Push means push. You are spending more money and pushing the product to the consumer. That is push in simple terms. Spending large amount of money on trade promotion in order to gain or hold shelf space in retail outlet. To your trade promotion, trade partners, you are spending more money to get that shelf space, because see, shelf space will remain same. Every company basically fights to get that. Why? Because if your product is displayed on shelf, consumer can see it, consumer can feel it, touch it, and then buy it. Second is pull strategy, advertising. To pull product to distribution channel. Here you are not spending money on pushing the product to the trade, you are in fact creating the pull for the product. So you advertise your product, you have innovation in advertisement, you spend money on that. That is example of pull. Here we are pushing the product so that consumer sees and buy it. Here we are creating a pull so that consumer goes and asks. He relates, I have seen that advertisement, he will go to shop and ask for that new product. That is basically example of pull. Now let us discuss about two pricing. First is skim pricing. Offers the opportunity to skim the cream from top of the demand curve with a high price while the product is novel and competitors are few. Typical strategy which is used by your iPhone. So iPhone never targets selling 1 lakh phones. Why? Because phones are costly, but it has a premium market, a niche market. Another example, for example, Redo watch, very costly, but it has that premium segment, consumers are there. Every time iPhone comes, it will come at a higher price, but people wait for it. There is pre-booking on the initial day of launch, so it gets sold out in a very few minutes. But how it gains? By that premiumness. Opposite to this is the penetration pricing, second one. Attempt to hasten market development and offer the pioneer opportunity to use experience curve to gain market share with low price and dominate the industry. Typical example from Indian market which will make you understand is Reliance Jio. What Jio did? When it launched, free SIMs, people were in line for many hours to get that free SIM. They thought that I am getting a free number, I am getting a free connection. What happened? After some time, they started charging for it, and now that charges are only increasing. But what Reliance Jio did, it penetrated into the market, it reached. So many companies does that they offer the product, the new product at a very low price so that people buy it, people gets used to it. And once a consumer gets used to and start liking, then he will continue using it. This was penetration pricing. Now let us come to the second part of today's video, financial strategy. Examine the financial implication of corporate and business level strategic options and identify the best financial course of action. Those are known as financial strategies. So for example, management of dividends, how and when you want to give the dividends. Stock price, all is example of corporation financial strategy. Let us discuss two key examples. First is leveraged buyout. What is leveraged buyout? Companies acquired in a transaction financed largely by debt, usually obtained from a third party. So basically you are financing the debt of the company. Why? To gain leverage, have that bargaining power. Instead of company, you can see from international example what China does this only. It will keep on giving debt to the companies, to the different countries, which are economically not that sound. Why? Because it want to have that condition that after some time it will be in a situation not able to pay debt, and then it can control the operation. Similarly, when a company does that, it is known as leveraged buyout. Second is reverse stock split. Investors' share are split in half for the same total amount of money. So you are splitting the shares into half. That is basically known as reverse stock split. When companies does that, company does it typically when the share price becomes too high. In that case, company splits the shares. Now let us go to the third and the last part of today, research and development, or the R&D strategy. It deals with the product and process innovation and improvement. What innovations you can have in the product. It also deals with the appropriate mix of different types of R&D, and question of new technology should be assessed. Now there can be multiple R&D strategy. Let us discuss three main of them. First is technological leader. So many companies believe in becoming technological leaders. So in those companies, most of the money of R&D is spent on more and more innovation. They want to innovate. They want to have best products, new products which no one has seen. That is basically known as innovation strategy and technological leader. some companies don't want to spread in innovation, and what the strategy they do, they do to become technological follower, imitating the product of competitor. So they believe that let competition introduce, let it be first mover, let it spend in innovation, because see, it is risky na. Out of 5 different innovations, 1 or 2 succeed but 3 will fail also. These technological follower don't want to bear the loss of that failed products. They want to see the competition, they want to let them launch. If it gets successful, they imitate it at a low cost. Third, open innovation. Firm use alliance and connection with corporate, government, academic, lab and consumers to develop new products and process. That is basically known as open innovation. So friends, this is all from today's video, in which we started the new chapter which was strategy formulation for functional strategy. And today we discussed 3 functions: marketing, finance and R&D. In next video, we will discuss the remaining functions. If there is any confusion, my dear friends, you can write on a mail ID, which is meedu.study@gmail.com, or you can write in the comment section. We will get back to you. If you are liking our content, please like our video, share and subscribe to the channel Meedu Study. Thank you friends. Take care.